Hi, it's Gary. Welcome to the Self-Mastery course. Fundamentals, changing beliefs. We're going deeper now. It gets more serious. One of the things that happens is when you start, it's often the curve when you start anything, there's high hopes. And so the emotion is like, okay, let's go. And then you start doing the work and it's like the motivation, excitement, oh man, we got to really work on this project to get it to work. And so kind of the excitement and the enthusiasm and how easy it's going to be kind of wears off, and then you're in the work phase. And then as you start to see it come together, it's, well, it wasn't what we thought it was, but that's okay, but now it's this. Oh, okay. The excitement builds again, the appreciation builds again. It's like, okay, we're getting there. So some of the lessons, you're like, oh, this is good. Oh, this is work. Oh yeah, now I see it coming together. The whole process might be, oh yeah, this is going to be great. And then these are hard. Oh, but I'm seeing the changes happen. Okay, great. It's okay that it doesn't feel the same all the time. All right? So that's just one cycle of emotion that you might notice about any part of this process or the whole process. Important point to remember. All of this needs time to integrate, assimilate, become a part of you, where you build new neural pathways in your brain, your emotional body, your physiology in your body. You're building new neural pathways, and that takes more than a day. It takes repetition. I used to teach this course, essentially how to change beliefs in a weekend, a long weekend, and watch people just pop open, free of some big, heavy stuff. And I still do that at my events, okay? But back then, 20 years ago when I was teaching this, I'd follow up with people afterwards and say, how's it going? And they couldn't get the results after the weekend. Like, what's going on? And I looked at it, and they became coaching clients. I worked through what they needed to do, and I gave them these assignments. And they did the assignments, and then they could get the breakthroughs on their own. And so what that was, it was time and repetition. There's a certain energy when you come together with a group, and a group in 10, and you're focused, and you're like, I'm going to go, I want this shift and change my life. That intent makes a difference. But sometimes that intent is chipping away at it day after day for a week or 2 or 30, and then falls apart, and then the breakthrough happens. So that's what you're going to find with these exercises. Okay? You're saving the money on the air travel, you're saving the week out of your life, but go chip away at it every day, or most days at least. Some days give yourself a day off and go enjoy, but most days chip away at some part of it, and it will build. And you'll get the results of that workshop over a long period of time, and you'll get the added benefit of you can create those changes on your own. You're the creator of your own dreams, your own stories. You're able to change your emotional state. So know that integration is necessary for self-mastery, for mastering your attention, for moving through all the emotions that are probably going to come up and the resistance stories. That's okay. There's time built into the course to allow for that. Some of the exercises, they're going to be like working uphill. This exercise we begin with, lesson 5, it'll be like going uphill. You have to work. But then there's some exercises, session 6, it's designed to teach you how to relax. Okay? And breathe and calm. And so you're going to do this balance between challenging beliefs and relaxing and calming, because the ability for you to move through emotional stories and beliefs and that chaos in your head and dissolve it, is kind of dependent on your ability to stay calm and centered with control of your attention as the mind and emotions are doing chaos. Yeah, there might be a lot of emotion, there might be a lot of chaotic thoughts. Your ability to stay calm and centered and just watch that, be separate from it, is really going to dictate how fast all these changes are going to happen for you. Because as you're calm and you're centered, this chaotic stuff won't be fed, won't be built upon, and it'll fall apart and dissolve. Okay? So that's what you're learning to do with your point of view, your attention, your faith out of the stories, and change emotion. Now, as you go through this course, and you find some are challenging, the big part of the change will happen. You'll do the practice. It will get you that result. Sometimes that's too much. And that's okay. Sometimes you listen to the exercise, you're like, I'm not ready to go do that exercise yet. Okay. And maybe you go work on the resistance to what says that, what part of your mind says that I'm not ready yet, what part's afraid, what part's uncomfortable, what part's overwhelmed, and you work through that part. And you can apply these exercises to understanding those parts of yourselves, those emotions, those thoughts, those beliefs that are running around. So you can use these tools and apply them to the resistance that shows up, the reactions that show up. Okay? That's really important. If you just do that in this course, you're going to get an incredible amount out of it. Some days, that's too much. You're like, okay, I'm just looking at that. That's a lot. Then just looking at that is what you're doing that day. That's the right amount. And some days, you're going to listen to the audio. You're going to listen to the support mirror. You're going to listen to the support material that's in there. And you're just going to listen and you're just going to absorb and take it in. Okay? And then once in a while, you're going to take a day off. And you're going to go have fun. You're going to do something that you enjoy doing. And you're not going to work on this. Because the whole point of doing this course is so you can have a happier life. So go practice that too. And know that like, okay, I've had my weekend off. Back to my sessions. I want to make more progress so I can have every day of my life be enjoyable. So learn to balance. Some days or times are doing, some are covering resistance, some are listening and reading and absorbing the material, and some are fun days off. Balance out. Each person's schedule is going to be different. Everybody's working through something different, and your energy level to work through things, and the days you need to rest, the afternoon you need to rest, that will change. It's going to change for everybody. Okay? Just know that right amount of active work, relax, challenging the resistance, rest, it's going to change. Okay? So that's how we play the long game. That's how we train. If we're running, we're weightlifting, we have training days, we have rest days. We have arm days, we have leg days. Okay? We're doing different things on different days. Okay? And that makes us stronger and better, more efficient overall. Hope that helps. Good luck and happy hunting.